We are here on Moore Street in the heart of Dublin's North Inner City, and we're standing just in front of the National Monument and in front of the buildings where the leaders of the 1916 Rising had their headquarters, where they met for the last time, and the place from where they made their final surrender. This place where we stand is a place of immense history. In fact, it's been described by the National Museum as the most significant battlefield site in modern Irish history. This place is much too precious, much too important to be left in the hands of private developers. But it must be developed, and it has to be done in a way that respects and memorialises the rising and the leaders and patriots of that time, but also in a way that respects the trading tradition of this street and that can ensure good economic activity here. And the good news is we have the plan to do exactly that. Aengus Lusnuddy has written legislation. That legislation will come to the Dáil tomorrow, and we're asking all of you to do everything that you can to ensure that every single TD, opposition and government, supports that legislation so that we can have the right plan for here, a plan that will do all of us Dubliners proud, but that will do us all as Irish people proud of our history and proud of our present.
My legislation is trying to seek to ensure that this terrace in Moore Street and the laneways that we're standing on, the cobble laneways of history, are preserved, restored and then revitalised, so that once again we have a living museum but also a working area in this city which would stand testament to the ideals of the men and women of 1916. Remember, it was from the GPO that the men and women of the GPO garrison escaped and came into these buildings and survived for a number of days until the surrender in 1916.
So that's it, folks. Here we are in this incredible place, a place of history, a place that has been willfully neglected by government after government. That comes to an end now. Our legislation is before the Dáil tomorrow, Wednesday. So please get in touch with your TDs, with your councillors, with any opinion makers to make sure that this legislation is passed, that this plan is delivered, and that we have a site here that does all of us proud and that remembers the great heroism and sacrifice and history of 19